SwoleBenji here. This is my third version of a guide for new players. I have one for the fastest start, perfect start, and now I'll very quickly inform you about the most mathematical start, or optimal start. Hundreds of spreadsheets and over 10,000 hours to make this guide. It is statistically superior to everything else. This is for solo players without friends or a guild backing them up. This video is a huge summary, so if you want bigger details, check out my older videos on this channel. Do the tutorial. I won't tell you how to do it. You can gather 800 plus rough stone to get ahead economically, but my guide is so popular now that everyone does it, and it's a huge time sink. So skip it. Craft a backpack, take 3 mules with you. Don't level gathering, bots are unchecked in this game now and it's a waste of time. Choose Step Cross, because that's where the chads go, and your dungeon gear will sell for more in Bridgewatch. Mountain Cross is the worst choice, as Fort Sterling is the discount town. Sell your mules at Step Cross. It's not worth slowing you down to transport to Bridgewatch. Do the starter quests so that you have the free 3-day premium and the Royal Sigil. Go to Bridgewatch now and sell the Sigil. Immediately faction flag up. Don't worry, it no longer kills you in yellow or blue zones. Just being flagged lets you collect points to buy and then sell hearts for easy money. Time to dungeon farm. Gathering is overrun by bots. Play during off hours for better dungeon loot. No, don't do corrupted dungeons, they are not time efficient. I have thousands of records of spreadsheets that prove this. Technically, the fastest way to start is to win 2 arenas to skip to Tier 5 Reaver, but this is too difficult for the majority, so I no longer advise it. But if you're a real Chad, check out my older videos for more details. Dungeon farm time. Activate your 3-day premium when you have lots of time to kill, and then go do dungeons with Bolt Casters, Druid Rogue, Spectre Hood, or Stalker Hood if you can't afford it, and any leather shoe for refreshing sprint. This is the fastest dungeon clearing build in the game until you get max spec and max gear. Ignore redditors who parrot that Great Axe is better. It's mathematically not. Use healing food till you get good, then use omelets for cooldown reduction. Use a Thetford or Caerleon cape. This starts slow, but once you unlock Explosive Bolt and well prepared, you nuke mobs super quick. If you aren't bad, you can do Tier 4 dungeons without Tier 4 Reaver, and Tier 5 dungeons without Tier 5 Reaver. It gets easier once you have the Reavers unlocked. Just keep doing dungeons and eventually you'll get some juicy loot. Once you have 100,000 silver, press G and buy your own guild. Dump learning points into your crossbow mastery and buy the highest enchant of bolt casters you can. Once you hit a major upgrade, you can save for a guild island. Once you have 113,000 silver, buy a guild island. Build a guild hall on the plot and upgrade it to Tier 4 as you get more silver. Put 15 Tier 4 beds and 3 Tier 4 tables in it. 15 Tier 2, 3 and 4 Generalist Trophy Journals, and then buy and place 15 Blacksmiths, Fletchers, or Tinkerer Laborers. Then, buy 30 Generalist Trophy Journals from one of the Laborers for Tier 2. As you do dungeons, these will fill up. Once 15 are filled, return to your island and give it to the Laborers once they've settled in. Buy 30 of the Tier 3 Generalist Trophy Journals and fill those. Repeat with Tier 4. The next day, you will receive the empty journals and a trophy. Delete the trophy as it's not worth anything, and continue to give your laborers journals for whatever level they are until they hit Tier 5. This process takes about 10 real-life days, but once they are Tier 5, pick them up and sell them in the market. This will make you an additional 750,000 silver every 10 days. Also, owning your own guild lets you receive siphoned energy from challenge points as your guild levels. Sell the energy in the market as well. Once you can afford premium, buy it on the very last day of the month so you get double the challenge point rewards, then buy a Tier 4 personal island and set up houses, laborers, and farms. Your character will spend its focus watering 1 crop of your choice and selling it. I suggest Tier 4 herbs. You should have 3 farm plots and 6 house plots. You can upgrade your guild island to get 3 more house plots as well for more laborers. Continue to do dungeons and feed laborers. Do your farm work, and once you have more money, you can create alt accounts to have more islands for more farms and laborers. If you have no job, you can play all day while surviving on very little sleep. I recommend having 9 alts. If you have a job, just 3 alts, and if you have a job and a family and a life, don't make any alts. Eventually, you will have the gear to speedrun dungeons, which will speed fill journals, which will compound, making you loads of silver. Your farms add on to that. Congrats! You now have a mostly passive income. Now you can go out and play the game and never be broke enough to not afford re-gears or premium ever again. Even big hotshot YouTubers don't have a safety net set up, but you do. That's the guide. Now let's talk about why other guides and other methods are terrible and why you shouldn't listen to them. Corrupted dungeons limit your item power, which means you will clear very slowly no matter what gear you use or how much specialization you have. Also, if anyone invades and downs you, you've wasted so much time. Forget Stalker, as you can't safely fill journals without the risk of gear loss. Yeah, in some perfect world, you never lose a fight, but just a few losses is a major setback for someone who doesn't have passive income. Red and black zones are not advised due to the time of travel, the risk of being killed, and the time taken to clear them in subpar gear makes them less of a reward. Do what I did and make spreadsheets and jot down all the info you can. You'll see tier 5 yellows are superior. Maps are better off sold than bought. If you find one, you can run it and hope for a legendary chest, but even then the market is priced accordingly. Just chain run tier 5s while faction flagged in your best set and you'll make mad money safe and easy. Other silver farms don't progress your character, but dungeons progress your wallet and your item power, so just bang them out. If you get enough farms, you can earn enough through them to just buy tomes for experience instead of actually playing the game. Once you reach that point, you don't even want to kill anyone anymore because it's a waste of time, as you would be making more money tending to crops instead. Farms, housing, laborers, a dungeon farming set, that's the pillars of an unbreakable and everlasting foundation that will let you enjoy this game as a solo to its fullest. I'm SwoleBenji, thanks for watching. As always, be a bro, stay swole, return your shopping carts, and remember that Reddit and Facebook groups are think tanks that parrot each other and generally hate me for revealing secrets and telling the truth on what is mathematically superior, so that they tend to hate my advice. Try it out for yourself and watch my videos. Do the math yourself, the proof is in the data. Take care, lads. I have a whole minute to kill for the YouTube algorithm, so here we go. Things that I didn't really cover are avoid satchels. As a new player, a satchel, while it will make you level up faster, it will take all your silver, so don't use a satchel, just don't bother. Also, doing group dungeons solo is a faster way to fame farm, but you make almost no silver doing it, so it's not really advised. The slow and steady route, while you build up your net worth, is far superior because getting your farm set up, having alts with farmland is extremely important. If everything, like if all my accounts were banned and I had to play this game, that's what I would do. I would try to get as many farm plots as possible. I personally can't stand more than 44 farm plots. That's about as much as I can stand to do per day. Any more than that and I would be driven crazy. But whatever works for you. Maybe you have more tism than I do, so just get more farm plots. Farm plots are the secret to this game. That's how you get rich. That's how you make money. I'm SwoleBenji. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And I'm sorry I didn't really do much with the visuals, but hey, you know, it works.